you, our government doesn't make any money at all. Our government makes no money. They tax people and take their money. And then they tax you as an individual. And people are fighting for the green energy, and everybody can have their own opinion about that, whether it's right or wrong. And I think probably somewhere in the middle there's some truth. But I don't believe for one side or for the other side at all. But you look at all of the other, you can look at you can go to the Statue of Liberty, and George Gammon just made this comment the other day. He said you can go to the Statue of Liberty and you can look at where it is right now, water level, and you can go back to all the way when it was put in, and you can look at a picture at the water level at that time, and it ain't changed a bit. But everybody wants to say the seas are rising and the seas are falling. But you can look at pictures from 100 years ago, look at the same structures today. The water's in the exact same place. So that's a lie as far as I'm concerned. If it wasn't a lie, then the water would be different. The polar ice caps are melting. Okay, that's what they do. The whole universe goes through different cycles, 100-year cycles, 50-year cycles, 10-year cycles, 5-year cycles, 1-year cycles, 1,000-year cycles. The earth rotates, it moves. And you get a little bit closer to the sun, things melt. As it moves further away from the sun, things freeze. We may go into a whole nother ice age. Right. I would assume we will. I don't know what kind of cycle that is, but eventually it's going to happen. And it's just what it is. But whenever we go to all of the renewable energies, and now we're priced out of everything, it makes everything go up astronomically. You kill the fuel supply coming into our country, and the next thing you know, everybody's got to pay more gas. They pay more for their freight. And that's not just one person pays more for their freight. If I get something in that costs more than the freight, every person down line of me and my product is going to pay more money for that freight. Every single person. And they don't just pay more money for that freight because I'm going to make markup off of it. So I own a service company for 30 years. Whatever I bought would cost the customer anywhere between 40% to 100%. Sometimes maybe 200% more than what I paid for it. I buy something that's $1, they may wind up paying $3 for that part. I buy something that's $10,000, they may pay, another $4,000 for it, so it costs them $14,000. And that is the way it works. And then in order for them to pay for that, they got to charge their people next in line more money for that product because it costs them more money to operate. So if I'm going to operate my business at a 40% gross profit, then everything I buy is going to be marked up 40%, no matter what, because that's what I need to maintain that profit. If my labor goes up too much, then now I got to raise that to more to make my 40% gross across the board.